Oh. Deborah and Michelle. All right. Happy day 40, indeed. Hello, Shannon. How about? Good morning, Michelle. Facebook is so dark. Hey, Emily, day 40. Yes, indeed. We did it, loves. We did it. We made it through since March 15th. Every single day. Every single day. How remarkable. And I did not do this alone. And I couldn't do it without you. And here we are, day 40. The vayus, right? So setting yourself up, if you're using oils on the soles of the feet, the base of the spine, the center of your chest. We are so potent when we set our mind to something, really. So much can come through. And this morning I sat and I wrote about all the things that have become possible that I never could have imagined. The things that have worked out, the things that have shown up, the things that have been built out of diligence since the middle of March, since the beginning of this year, really. There's so much there. We are the commanders in response to our circumstance. And so on this day, 40 days in, it is also a full moon. And I would ask us simply to enjoy what we've come to know, what we're now familiar with, so that we don't miss it. Really pay attention. You know where you are, you know what you're up to. Really pay attention. I have to see if I can fix that. I don't know if it's as dark as it looks to you. Hello, Deborah. I don't know. All right, Facebook, if it's quite dark, forgive me. Somehow it seems to have. There we go. Now, when it's over, it's over. And we don't know, any of us, what happens then. So I try not to miss anything. I think in my whole life I have never missed a full moon, or the slipper of its coming back, or a kiss, especially a kiss. Don't miss anything. Not today. You know where you're going. Don't miss anything, because who knows what comes after. Palms together, heart high. That is from Mary Oliver, her book called Swan. Tuning in, announcing our arrival and our willingness, putting up the antenna and calling it towards us. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. 3 times, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders and roll your wrists. Don't miss anything. Start your playlist. Horizon. Right? We begin there. One more time. Set your blocks, blankets aside. Top of the mat. Hands to your hips. Walk it about. Heels high. Become steady. Right? Set your eyes on one point. Heels down, hands down. As you lift your hands, lift your heels, lift your gaze, lifting up, open. And then exhaling, hands down, heels down, look down. From your heels, through your belly, through your heart, through your chin, to your eyes, to your hands. Sit down. Take your time, arrive, like you're setting the places for a great meal. Rise up, heels, heart, chin, hands. Again, down. Steady yourself, steady yourself. Steady, girls. Lift up, heart up, hands up. Good, keep your hands high, drop your chin, drop your heels. Step your left foot back, your heart up. Turn your thumbs forward, bend your front knee softly and fold. Backs of your hands to your spine. 3. Inhale, rising up, reach into your fingers, lift your heart. And then fold, hinge of the hips, lengthen the spine. Inhale up. As you fold, take your hands a little higher up your back and stay. Breathing in. Breathing out, fold, left hip a little forward, right hip a little bit back, dropping your head. To reach wide, to reach high. And step the left up and the right back. Thumbs forward, left knee soft, backs of your hands to your spine. Find the rhythm, find the quiet. Notice each one. One more, we go up. And fold down. And stay. Right hip forward, feet strong into the floor, spine long, elbows broad. Reach wide. Lift up. Step your right beside your left. Hands wide and down. Notice. Don't miss anything. Blocks inside your left foot. Right foot steps back, building warrior two, hands go wide. Straighten your left leg, hands up high, good morning. Exhale, left knee bends. Take your left knee towards your left little toe. Inhale, reach, lengthen up. And out and down. Anxiety, concern, effort, it lives in the navel. Go long, open it. Soften your belly. Keep it tall, warrior two. Left elbow to the left thigh, right hand sweeps over. Begin to move, widening, warrior two. Reversing, looking up. Warrior two. Inhale over. And exhale, center. Inhale back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale over. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Go back, go back, go back. And warrior two. Side angle. Right hand to a fist. Right elbow to your rib. Look down. Inhale, reach up. Look up. Open your hand. So fist, elbow, gaze. Inhale. One more time. Closing your hand, closing your elbow, turning your chin, and now let it out. Stand in your right heel, right hip, right shoulder, right hand. Looking down, find your block. Or, a little deeper if you've made some progress. Turn your chin from shoulder to shoulder. All the way from your heel to the crown of your head, a clean, long line, and look up to stay three. Don't miss anything. Right hand straight up, look down, and then reach your right hand back and back and back and back and back and down. Take your blocks inside your right foot. Hands go wide. Find your movement. Inhale, rising. A little stronger, a little more certain. Set it down. We become familiar. We know what we're doing. So go inside of that, enjoy it because you know where you are. Warrior two. Elbow to thigh, reach across. Warrior two. Reverse. To the center. To the side. Exhale. Inhale. Reverse. Good morning. Stay. Left hand fist, left elbow to rib, look down. Release, elbow out, hand open. Exhale, bring it in, look down. Inhale, reach out. Less force, more pulse, just a contraction and a release. Pause. Looking down, work here, hand on block, or one block down, a little lower. Now the chin from shoulder to shoulder. Bending the left knee as though to place your kneecap on the wall at the back. Standing your left heel on the floor. The whole left side is open, stable. Left hand high, look down. Reach back and back. All the way from your fingertip to behind your ear. And get your blocks. Step them up to the top of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Sweep your hands wide. With a little bend in your knees down the backs of your legs to fold your way in. Unfolding the same way. Low back stays nice and flat. Tuck of the chin, knees bend, folding down. And then the hips can come up perhaps. Go again. Good. Down. One more. From the feet to the hands, inhale up. From the hands to the feet, exhale down. Hands on shins or thighs, lift halfway, tail back, exhale, folding. Lift halfway. and fold. And a last time. Knees are soft, little wag of the tail, hands to the ankles, lifting up. Shoulders away from the head, hips high, thighs wide. And then hands down. Step your feet back and add your blanket right across the midline of your mat. Feet on the left side of the mat. Cross your left in front of your right to bring your knees down to the blanket. Widen your feet and fold your hips towards your heels. Exhaling, open your back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Slow it down and deepen the crease. Rising, let your hips wash side to good side. And then back down through the center to stay. Rising, tuck your toes, lift your hips, press back. Now your right foot, the back leg steps to the front. And then knees down. Right knee is in front of left, feet are wide. Exhaling, hips back towards the heels. Here's your 1. Inhale, rising. Tuck your chin. And tuck your tail. 2. As you come up, your hips wash side to good side. And you fold it down the middle. If you started late at all, we're just now on roads, our 3rd track, if you like. Hands are heavy, elbows are heavy, spine is long, the face is free. Notice everything. Rise up, tuck toes, down dog, hips high, uncrossing, pedal it out. Notice the progress you've made. Notice how far you've come. And then notice the over expectations, how you thought it might be even better than it would be and it isn't. Notice that. Set your blanket aside. Walk your feet to your hands. Bring it down into a deep squat. Reach your fingertips forward. Maybe heels on the floor, maybe not, but this is our breath in. Feet are wide enough to fit inside your thighs. Hands back, elbows to shins. This is the breath out. So inhaling, tuck your chin, and exhaling, lift your heart through your thighs. Exhale, round. And then inhale, draw back. Exhale, round. And draw back. Put your palms together, draw your thumbs to your heart. Drop your seat. Squeeze your body with your thighs. Press your shins with your arms. Be strong, this tight, powerful little ball. And right down through the middle and lie onto your back. Heels are directly beneath your knees. Lifting your hands overhead, stand in your heels to lift your hips. And on your exhalation, roll down through the spine, bring your elbows to the floor. Inhaling, hips up, hands up, heart up. And exhale, roll down. Move with the breath. And let your body lengthen your breath. Keeping your hips up, bring your elbows down. And tuck a shoulder and tuck another. And pause right there. Elbows down, lifts your heart. Back of your head down, open your throat. Heels down, open your belly. To roll all the way down. Hands to your shins, knees to your chest. Rinse it out, little side to side. And then heels up, hands overhead, inhaling.
Knees to the chest, hands to shins, exhale. Inhale up, open, exhale, close. So this may be where you work, opening and closing. Or, without using your hands, put your hands past your heels. Use your abdominal muscles to bring your knees in. Or the last step, nose between your knees. Open and close. Heels straight up, hands overhead, eyes closed. The center of our body, the work here right around the navel, how we remind ourselves of what we are capable of, right here, open and close. Three, two, one. Hands go under the backs of your hips. Heels go high. Inhale, open, and exhale, cross. And keep alternating the cross. Inhale, open, exhale, cross. Close your eyes. Lead with your inner heel, the slightest twist of your thighs. Three, two, and free your hands. Lift your hands between your thighs. Hold the backs of your thighs. Roll your head and shoulders to the floor. Roll your thighs into your hands. Inhaling a little bend. Exhale, press deeply. Inhale, bend, widen, and then press the legs out straight. Into bend. Out to press. Spread your feet. Flex your feet. Again, one more. Softening. And now press. Stay. Long, deep breathing. Roll your thighs into your hands. You may tremble. Chest is broad. Spine is long. Navel is strong. Good. And bending your knees, bring it in, hands to shins. Roll yourself up. Use your blanket, your bolster, your block. Give yourself some height and find your seat. Right shin in front of left. Block out in front. You know where you're going. Side to side. Left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you, turn right at the navel. Inhale, sit up tall. Turn right through the ribs. Soften your body. And turn your shoulders. And turn your chin.
the center, hands to the floor, or fingertips on the block. Walk your seat back. Heart forward, outer knees pressed down. There, or forearms. Heart forward. There, or fingertips to the floor. Forehead on the block. Rising up, walk your hands back. Change left shin in front of right. Side to side. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Turn your navel to the left. Turn your ribs to the left. Sit up tall. Soften on the inhale. Turn your shoulders. And turn your chin. Soften your body and be turned. To the center. Hands to the block or the floor. Seat walks back. Outer knees down. Flex your feet. Use your base. From the base, your heart comes forward. Maybe the forearms. From the base, the heart comes forward. Maybe your fingertips. Forehead down. Walk yourself up. Hands to thighs. Any adjustment to your seat, make it now. And close your eyes. As we enter the kriya, the outer body is ready and the inner body is waiting. Begin a circle as though you were seated on a 6-inch disc. And just trace the outer edge, the perimeter of that circle. The spine stays straight up and down, which means the crown of your head draws the same circle. The one that's beneath you is drawn above you. Hands to thighs, eyes closed, circle. You move in the direction that feels like flow. If you reverse direction and it feels like you're circling uphill, then you want to circle in the direction that feels like downhill, that feels like it's drawing you into yourself more and more easily. Go there. Go there. You're not asking permission. You're not looking for confirmation. You're feeling it for yourself. This is yours. Keep your eyes closed, sit up tall, hands on thighs, fold your forehead towards your right knee. And inhale up. And fold to the left. Seated tall. Feel the sides of your spine are long, clear. Right hand to the center of your chest, left hand on the right, turning left, turning right. Eyes are closed. Inhale left, exhale right. Turn for yourself. Where do I need to turn? How strong is it? What feels exactly perfect right now? And then just let it grow, loosening the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the face. Feeling the movement in your eyeballs, in your tongue. Turn and be bold and be free. Inhale left, exhale right. Three, two, one. Hands on thighs, be still, notice, feel. Hands to the thighs, fold down the center. Use your hands to inhale up, work here if you need support for the back. Hands to the shoulders, palms face down if you're ready to move on. Work here, or as your shoulders are ready, turn your palms forward, hands behind your head. Eyes closed, body steady. Fold and rise. Eyes are closed. One more. And hands to thighs, eyes closed. Notice, don't miss anything. The sensation in your body, the height of your spine, the state of your mind. Roll the shoulders, roll the wrists, shake it out, and hands and knees. So the blanket goes beneath your knees. Just going to move the spine a little more fully, a little more thoroughly. Hands are just ahead of the shoulders. Feet are aligned with your knees. Tuck your chin, drop your head round. And then inhale, drop your navel, lift your heart. Exhale to round, inhale to open. And rather than being in your muscles, be in your bones. And let the bones move. Let the spaces between the bones move. So this contraction and release is called spanda, right? It creates the pulse, the opening, the closing, the force, the release. That creates the movement. Work here, or lift your hands, palms together, and then round a little further, falling forward, rising up. As you bring your palms together, maybe your elbows together, open the back of your body. And lift your heart. Build your balance. 3, 2,
1. Tuck toes. Step your heels onto your blanket, stand tall, palms together, a bit of a squat, warm it up. So this might be your movement for frog, 21 right there, or heels together, hands on blocks or hands on the floor. Lift your heels, press them together, lift your hips, bend your knees. Inhaling, hips up, exhaling, sitting down. 16 more. Or feet in parallel, hands under the outer edges of your feet. Inhaling, hips up, exhaling down. Use the weight of your head up and down rather than the work of your legs. 5, 4, 3, good, 2, ha, and let it go. Thank you, frogs. Shake out the hands, shake out the feet. Now you're going to find a little bit of a thump into your heels. It drives the energy down and out of you. It can be absolutely abstract if you choose. It can be a little hop, hands loose. So this is the classical version. Turn your toes, bend your knees, turn your arms. As though you could shake off the morning. Shake off anything you did or said yesterday that you just don't want to take forward. And at the same time, build coherence. The whole body working together to move you. Stay with it. Yes. 3, 2, hands down. And be steady. Let your breath be big and free. And feel that wash. And keep deep breathing. That you can let the mud draw up and out of you until you're clear and strong. Don't need to go anywhere, don't need to change or shift, just let it through. Because this is who you are. This one, bright and tall. Belly down. Roll it out. Left hand out. Roll to the left, roll your right knee open, drop your head, and then belly down, heart high. And roll down to the right side. And roll up in the center. And make it yours. Can you be playful? A little less precision. A little more freedom. Opening the abdomen, lengthening from the hips to the heart. And belly down. Left fingertips to the floor. Left toes tuck under to lift your knee. Nice and strong. Right hand back or hold the ankle to rise tall, lifting. And exhale, setting down. Press into your heel to lift your heart to rise tall. To roll down, to be long. Rising up tall, stay. Add a whisper of ha. Close the mouth, out the nose 10 times. Roll down to change. Right hand out, right toes tuck under, left hand back or catch the ankle. Inhaling up through the body and back down to empty the abdomen. Press into your left heel, your right fingertips, your right toes, and take it down. Rising up, stay. Set your gaze on one point. Ha. Close your mouth out your nose. Either belly down or hands back. 20 more breaths.
Thighs down, heart down, hands out long, full prostration. Wag your tail, your heels. Come up to kneeling. Come up to kneeling. So, a block between your heels. If you need two, do two. If you don't have blocks, fold your blanket up until it's approximately that deep. Right hand back. Left hand to make a fist. And with the flat of your fist, make figures of 8 around the chest. All the lymph nodes around the breasts and the pectorals and the armpits, flush it out. And then around the abdomen. All the glands and inner organs, and down the left inner thigh, left outer thigh, crease of the hip, left outer hip, and then up to the left side of your neck, tap the side of your jawline, the point of your chin, and change. So with these tappings, using your right hand now, we're increasing circulation between the skin and the bone, all the subcutaneous fat layers that are right there. Really a place of detoxification for our lymphatic system. Down the inner thigh, crease of the hip, outer hip, up the right side body, right side neck and throat, side of the jaw, down to the point of the chin. And sit up and notice the whole front. A little brighter. Cross-legged seat, big juicy circles down into the abdomen, flush out your inner organs. So all of the tapping and the circles here helping us to digest and disperse and eliminate more fully, more effectively. And that can be food, that can be breath, can be emotions, can be our past. Soften your belly. 3 big circles. The movement of your body is as important as the movement of your jaw as you digest your food. We've just become very sedentary. Sit up tall. Feel. There should be a brightness, a humming in the inner organs. Good. And lie back. If you know where you're going, go. Left shoulder towards your left ear. Bend your left knee, flex your foot, make a left-handed fist, pull up that side, reach the right side down. Right shoulder up, right knee up, flex the foot, and now change. 1 up, 1 down. Inhale, left side up, exhale, right side up, now go. What are you carrying unnecessarily? Forgive yourself. Start here, open, close, spanda, the pulse, the flow, the flush. Go here, go here. Clean the slate. Flex, point your feet. Open, close your hands. Move your shoulders. Let yourself change. More. Forgive more. Set it down, step over it, move forward. Here we come. 3, 2, 1. Pause open, don't miss anything. Feel. Thank you, thank you. Knees bend. Lift your hips. Tap your left toes. Tap your right. So you've got palms face down under your hips. Work here or 2 feet together. Work here or heels high, feet flexed. Up and down. Exhale down, inhale up.
You have a light, a flame in the center of the belly. Light that light. Bend your knees, hold your thighs, roll up, roll back. Good. Use your feet for momentum. Hands behind your head as you're ready. When you don't need to move your feet, feet stay to the floor, hands behind your head. And then as you can, legs stay straight. Feet on the floor, forward fold. One of those modifications works for you. Find yours, settle in. Don't miss anything. Lying back, palms open, body bright and free. Eyes closed, breath goes wherever it's needed, big and full. Soften the skin around your eyes, your lips and your jaw, your shoulders and your hands. Hips and heels fall open. As breathing slows and steadies, keep it full. The sensation of light throughout your body. Shake out the knees and the feet, the hands. And on the inhale, as though you're breathing in through the whole body, gather light. And on the exhalation, you're gathering that light into a stable line in the spine. Inhaling from throughout the body, exhaling light into the spine. No matter how deeply you breathe in, notice how the light never diminishes. You can never run out. This incredible infinite source gathered it into you. Release the effort of your mind and your breath and just feel the body, both infinite and finite. Pausing your playlist. Take your time and come into your cross-legged seat. Any extra layer you may require, stay warm. Hands on thighs, sitting tall. As your eyes close, let your breathing be free and full and smooth. We practice to return ourselves to ourselves with a capital S, with a sense of real dignity, with admiration for who we are. When we establish this, our sound changes, certain and generous and listening. Find that sound in these 10 ohms. A is in the belly, U is in the chest, M is in the head. The sound combing through you. At the beginning it may be rough or broken. This is not because the voice is not warmed up. The rough quality in our mantra, in our sound, is from our mind. In these 10 repetitions, smooth your sound and smooth your relationship with your own sound, with what you're here to say. Let it through. Inhale. One more. Oh.
to feel the frequency of your sound residing at your throat, the collarbones, the base of the neck behind you. The frequency creates light, and light resides at your throat. Light resides in your words. From this source of light at the throat, on your inhalation, draw that light up to the top of your head. And on the exhalation, the light down back to the throat. This beautiful blue light, inhaling up to the top of the head. And back down. Establishing in this practice a pillar of light. See it grow and retreat from your throat. Stay with it, don't let it crumble or fall away. Begin again if you get lost. 1 more minute. And as you release the effort of your mind, feel the whole of your body. So wisely healing and growing, cleaning and ordering everything inside of you. Again and again, we are miraculously tended. Don't miss any of it. Feel the great good of your body become the great good of your life. And know that you are an extension of the great good of the world. Hands high, bring it up. I am this. Palms together, bring it in. 2 more, so simple. To land the thumbs at the center of the forehead. I am this. Sat Nam. So we say 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. And he goes. Who knows? 40 days, thank you so much. Thank you so much for these incredible periods of time that we share. Tomorrow morning at 11, we'll have the Making Mental Maps workshop. The idea being to understand the energy of your body a little bit differently, a little more fully. We'll do the first, the 1, the 2, the 3. On Thursday, we'll go 4, 5, 6, and 7. Each aspect of us holds different aspects of our lives. And the more we know this, and the more that we realize that we are the keepers of that energy. It is not simply a chip that is installed that we must suffer through. Everything within us is chosen, and everything we keep is chosen, and everything we release is chosen. It's just whether or not we're awake to this. And so if we can begin to externally practice seeing, what do I put in this base energy? What is mine? What makes sense to me? What is it that I require? How can I see it? When I see it, I can explore it, I can rearrange it, I can take some out, I can put some back in. And many times this externality, similar to a writing exercise, we can see our thoughts, we can see our landscape. When we can see it, we can move it. It becomes more mobile and more active. So we will do this, 1, 2, 3 for the first 3. We'll use Pinterest boards. If you don't use Pinterest, that's fantastic. I didn't really understand anything. People talked about Pinterest. However, this is the only thing I use it for, is making boards that allow me to externalize an idea, rearrange it, and then I re-internalize it. It's documented. There's some wonderful science behind it. And I'm looking forward to it. Otherwise, I will be here tomorrow at noon to do a basic spinal series. Again, moving through the body. Exactly the same sequence that we began with last January. So we're completing the full circle that we began with. Always a tremendous, important activity. Where you started, where you went, where you land. So Wednesday and Thursday will be January 2020. Load that playlist, please, so you're ready. There is a playlist that says January 1, 2020. You don't want that. You want January 2020. And then on Friday, New Year's Day, we will begin our next 40-day sequence. The year ahead is bright and strong. We are ready, and I will meet you there. Satnam. Any questions, any information? If you want to make a donation, commit yourself to this by using your currency. The world pays you, and then you pay back out into the world, and that becomes current. So if you want to show up here, you pay yourself. You make space in your day. You make space in your account. You're more likely to get where you need to go. You're paying you to show up. There's a donation page, Secure Exchange, on the website. There's more information about the workshop. There's more information about the year ahead. And there's always a way to reach me if you have a question. Until tomorrow, loves. Satnam.